Hey everyone, happy May the 4th be with you. So of course we're doing Ghostbusters. Yep. Fuck, who knows? I would love to do some, hardcore Star Wars horrors, but I guess we're doing Ghostbusters. We're doing Ghostbusters 1 and 2 and the real Ghostbusters and Ghostbusters that with the monkey one, not the TV show, but the other TV show, the cartoon. The Ghostbusters, if you Google women, that show pops up, and Ghostbusters Afterlife. All of this Ghostbusting episode and more on this episode of Streaming Demons. Hit it. Yeah. May the 4th, huh?
Yeah.
Commentate. Ghostbusters episode.
The Force told us to watch Ghostbusters.
Yeah. Hey everyone, Jim Phoenix here, and boy, we are back. J.M. Brenix back off of assignment from North, South, West Kentucky, Korea. It's all the same place right now. Say hello.
Hi. My lawyer instructs me just to say hello at this point.
Yes, we missed you. We had some spectacular stand-ins talking about Pinocchio and the Last Person Everywhere All at Once or whatever it was. Awesome movies, I'm sure. But we are back. We are back. And that means we have a special May the 4th be with you special episode.
Very special.
Of Ghostbusters.
Streaming Ghostbuster demons.
Streaming demon Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters! Or, you know what? I will point
in Ghostbusters.
They are. And I don't want to jinx it, but I know we're going through Ghostbusters 1 and 2, and the 2 cartoons, and Ghostbusters Afterlife, and the one with the women. I think it's just called fucking Ghostbusters.
It's Ghostbusters something, but I call it Ghostbusters with girls. But I can also talk about Extreme Ghostbusters, that I was obsessed with as a preteen.
That came out after the real Ghostbusters, right? It was Real Ghostbusters and Extreme?
It was from 1997.
Okay, I think it's the same, or either same or similar voice cast.
It was very different. It was, there was a girl.
Maurice LaMarche was in it.
She was, there was Eduardo, there was, Garrett, the guy in the wheelchair, and then there was the other guy.
The guy in the wheelchair? The fuck?
In Extreme Ghostbusters.
They were extreme, alright. They put one motherfucker in the wheelchair. He wasn't in the wheelchair at the beginning. He was by the end of the show, though.
No, he was
like the jackass. It was like the jackass of Ghostbusters.
There was like Garrett, there's Kylie, Eduardo, and Roland.
Oh, how very
And Slimer was voiced by Billy West.
Oh, well, at least Billy got some fucking work. All right, well, okay, so this is going to be a little bit more different from our normal thing. Normally, we would have Brenix or a special guest go first, and then Brenix, and then myself, Jim Phoenix, and then we would, either team up on one movie or not. But this time, we're just going to go through fucking all the movies, and we will start in chronological order.
Chronological order, yeah.
It'll be Ghostbusters 1, and then the real Ghostbusters. No, Ghostbusters 1, Ghostbusters cartoon, Ghostbusters, real Ghostbusters, Ghostbusters 2.
I think.
Yes, we're in 1975 fucking show.
Yeah, I think the monkey was the first one.
Well, that's 75. But you mean okay. There was a show called Ghostbusters in 1975. No one watched it. It's the end. Then
it
fast
had a
forward.
Monkey. It had a monkey.
A lot of things have monkeys. I have a monkey somewhere. I have Davy Jones somewhere, but he's dead. Damn it! I needed to feed him. I needed to feed Davy Jones more.
You do.
But okay, so we had that show that no one fucking watched ever.
Yeah,
and then Columbia put out a movie in '84. And people watched the shit out of that one. And
Are you talking
then,
about the actual movie, the 1984 movie? Yes.
yeah, no, that was 84. Good for me.
Mm-hmm.
So people watched the shit out of that one, but they had to lease the name from Fucko Boys that apparently coined the word Ghostbusters with their fucking TV show in '75 that no one fucking watched.
Yeah, with the monkey.
With the monkey. And then Columbia's like, cool, here's some fucking money, go away. And they're like, thanks for the money. By the way, if you want us to do an animated series, Columbia's like, go suck a dick. No. And they're like, cool story, bro. We're going to work on an animated series anyways. And then they did this biggest dick move they could possibly do. They cut Columbia by 5 fucking days. Like, Columbia's like, we're putting on Saturday morning. They're like, fuck it. We're doing it Tuesday. I don't know why. Fuck your Saturday morning cartoons. Today we're doing Tuesday morning cartoons.
Tuesday morning cartoons.
Yeah, and then
and that was the real Ghostbusters.
That was a regular Ghostbusters. The real Ghostbusters came out 5 days later.
Okay. In 1986. And
Columbia they had to put the fucking real Ghostbusters. And then Ghostbusters 2 came out.
Yep.
Yeah. Which what?
Oh, I was just going to say, in the real Ghostbusters, in the first episode of the cartoon, it does include why it's called the real Ghostbusters. Which I thought was clever. I thought that was clever.
These monkeys are going bananas.
Well, no, because in the cartoon, there is another company calling themselves the Ghostbusters as well. And they were a rival one, even though they were ghosts themselves. And so that's when Janine just started using the phone. Yes, this is the real Ghostbusters.
That is actually clever, because they're saying...
It was very clever.
Dead.
Yeah.
You were already dead. You were just fucking ghosts. No one watched your fucking show.
Yep. So we're the real Ghostbusters. You're the fake ones. We're the real ones. Fuck off.
Nice. No, we got a lot to cram in like fucking half-hour show.
Yeah, we do. Okay, so
Ghostbusters 1, go for it. Did you watch it in theater? Just curious.
1984 was the year I was born, so
Fuck
no.
You. Fuck you. Fine. I'll take this one. I'll take lead on this one then, because I actually watched it in the fucking theater.
I did not watch
Sons
it.
of bitches. I'm a bit salty. I got
so old. So old.
So old.
Okay.
I won't
you were like 17 in the movie theater.
Probably. I was dating a 17-year-old at the time. I was dating down though. I was always dating down. No, I was not 17. Fuck you all. But I do remember watching it in the theater, probably with my family or my friends, and going, holy fucking shit. Because before, you could either be scary as fuck, or you could be funny. You couldn't really be scary-ish and still have the comedic romance.
Right.
And that was like Ghostbusters, like, oh my god. And I found out like the girl from Alien's fucking attractive as shit.
Oh, she's so good in it. Sigourney Weaver's so good in it.
I remember being in Chicago and they're trying to give away a date to Sigourney Weaver. Like, she's like, date Sigourney Weaver for some publicity of Ghostbusters before the movie came out. And I was like, who the fuck wants to date the girl from Aliens? That's scary as shit. And I saw Ghostbusters, I'm like, oh, wow. Yeah, so that's Sigourney Weaver. She looks so much different when she's not like, being tortured and having acid fucking jumped on her and shit like that. Who knew?
I don't know. She was pretty hot in Alien. She was pretty hot. And in Alien.
She was hotter in Alien 3.
No. When she's running around in her little underwear,
okay. No, I can be that.
Tough as fuck, and she's tough as fuck.
Okay. How about this? When did you watch Alien? What year? Was it when it first came out?
I'm not gonna say, because I was young.
So was it when it first came out, maybe?
No.
Maybe that's why I thought she wasn't as hot, because maybe I was pre-pubescent and going,
That
girls,
could be.
Right?
That could be. You're like, ew, girls in underwear.
Right. Fucking underwear. Get some underoos. Where's Superman? Where's Superman? Sigourney Weaver. I want to see Batman. Where's Batman? You ain't got no cool underwear. Get the fuck out.
Get the fuck out. So it's a stellar cast. We have Bill Murray. We have Dan Aykroyd, Sigourney Weaver, Harold Ramis, and of course the amazing Rick Moranis.
And you are
so
missing.
Funny.
Jesus, you're missing 2 people.
Am I? Oh, I am. Ernie Hudson. And Yeah, I'm
You
sorry.
said her name, Annie Potts. You said her character's name.
You're right, Annie Potts. Annie Potts. Yep. And Ernie Hudson is just so funny in that movie too.
It's weird because Ernie Hudson brings it to real people.
He does.
It's not like some science geeks doing shit. He's just like what you would see as like, oh, I need a fucking job.
Honestly, that's kind of like most of his roles is just being a very like down to earth guy.
Cop and Crow. Yeah, the Cop and the Crow, and
Which
the movie
is great.
The Crow. Yeah, no, and he has other roles that will come back later on in his franchise that worked really well for his character because it would actually make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like we'll get into that in a bit. So I would say the music. I remember the music.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking MTV basically helped Ghostbusters, by the way, if anyone wants to really know. The music videos were like, what the fuck? Parts of the clips of the movie. Of course you want to fucking see it. And I have to give it out. I have to shout it out. The soundtrack to Ghostbusters, not even for Halloween, it's got some killer fucking songs.
It is good. Which they use in the real Ghostbusters, the cartoon animated show.
Oh, I get really?
Yeah.
Wow. Huey Lewis and the News must be ecstatic.
I don't think they used that one, but I know that they used a few of the songs that were on the soundtrack in the show.
And by the way, I don't want to jinx this, but I did say his name. If he's able, because he's having a little bit of hearing issues, he did say he said he would call in.
No. It's Bigfoot. It's Bigfoot.
That's not going to be fucking.
It's Bigfoot. We don't have enough time for
at
Bigfoot
the news.
today.
His email address is atthenews.com.
We don't have enough time to be fooled by Bigfoot today. Okay, so what I really loved from it, which scared the shit out of me, was the special effects. Which were amazing.
Okay. You think those are amazing? The special effects and the dog and the fucking crossing the streams and all that shit, the Slimer and the ghost. You're right.
The library scene.
Oh, the librarian scene. I know, that scared the shit out of me too.
So scary. So scary.
Oh my God. You can probably drag this out to multiple podcasts, by the way.
It could be Bully Part 2.
No, we have to get this. It might go an hour, but we'll get through this shit.
We will. But no, it was great. We learned about like ghost blowjobs in it. We learned about
Okay. I did not understand because again, I was a bit younger. I was to start going to, I didn't understand that was a blowjob. Probably what time is it right now? 10:35 p.m.
I think you knew it was a blowjob before.
I knew something sexual was happening. Even as a kid, I'm like, oh, something sexy, I guess. But I didn't oh, it's a blowjob. You fucking brought that shit. I didn't bring that. That's like someone getting.
I mean, look, she was just undoing his pants. She was there.
Oh, she swooped in, doesn't she? Fuck.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know what? You did point out that Mila Jovovich has bush.
Yeah. Look,
I'm trusting you on this shit. You're right.
Thank you. I am the resident expert on sexuality and
erotica.
Yes, in horror. We learned that the whole thing is okay. So it's interesting because I, of course, loved it as a child. It's great. It's spooky. It's funny. You have Rick Moranis being just amazing, and like so much funny commentary of just like when he's screaming like "Help me!" and all those rich people are like looking at him, and then they just kind of go back to their dinner. So funny.
Realistic too.
So realistic. And just think, and it's so New York. It's so New York. Like, that's like quintessential 80s New York movie. Like, they say Sex and the City, the other person is New York. It's like that for this. New York is its own character.
Very, 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 very much so. And they'll go into the second one as well.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And
Gozer to Gozerian, by the way. Hot as fuck.
Oh, yeah. Gozer is
she can cross my stream anytime.
Gozer's kind of like envy, you know? Like, I feel an envy from Gozer, you know? Like, Gozer is just Gozer, man.
I
like,
love looking at it.
Don't we
yeah,
all?
exactly.
That's the first time they got it right, by the way. Yes, we love Gozer. God damn
We
it.
love looking at Gozer. And again, it's so, the ending is so good with Ray and just being like, Ray, what did you, my parents still say that, like, if you fuck up in front of them, they'll say, what did you do, Ray? Like, and he's like,
That
he
is
would
very
never
funny.
hurt anybody. So good.
Get him laid. Yeah, fucking baby Yoda fucking kick
yeah,
ass. Right?
baby Yoda, a giant baby Yoda.
Oh my
It
god,
has
I would
to,
be
like,
they would fucking destroy the world.
it would, because it's so cute. You can't
I'm like,
destroy it. It's so cute.
we have Stay Puft Marshmallows. We've got some great comedy. I mean, they already did Stripes
Acting.
together. This is shit coming back out. I guess John Candy was supposed to be in it.
That would have
actually,
been
no, wait. Candy was supposed to be in it. Candy didn't make it. But
Did he
this
pass
movie was
before?
supposed to have been the Monkees.
What?
The Monkees had a fucking way back before
They have a cameo
84.
or something?
No, before 84. This is supposed to be their first movie.
No.
Before 84. Before 84, yeah. When it was first fucking being kicked around.
That's
and
dumb.
they did Head instead. They wrote Head with Jack Nicholson and did Head instead. Yeah, this could have had a significantly different cast at the time. I don't think they could have pulled this off in the fucking 70s.
I don't think so.
But,
I don't think so.
yeah.
This was like the baby too of like Harold Ramis and
oh yeah, definitely the script of something. The script they have now, no, that was not the same thing. It was that because remember, 75 was the fucking jackass Ghostbusters and no one fucking watched.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah. So we do this. It has great sound. It's got great writing. It's got some special ambience, and everyone hates working with Bill Murray, I guess, posthumously. I don't know.
Wait, what? Oh yeah.
You're like, oh, we hated it. Like, oh, it's in the fucking show. It shows like you guys liked it.
It's interesting his character too, because as an adult, I'm like, what a piece of shit. Like, to be honest,
I'm still that way, by the way. If anyone wants to know what I'm really like, just watch Ghostbusters.
No, because you're not that sleazy. Because like in the beginning, it shows them as like paranormal investigate. Well,
don't worry, I won't edit that out whatsoever.
No, thank you. Please don't. It's my new catchphrase. So they're pretending to be like paranormal investigators and psychics, and he's basically playing this one girl, this college student, while he's a professor, thinking she's psychic because he kind of wants to get laid. And like that's kind of the first scene we have of him is like, oh, he's kind of a skis bag, is what you're telling me. Thankfully, when he sees what is she? Sigourney Weaver's character, Dana,
right.
I think.
Dana.
He fucking chills and he falls for her, which is nice. But it at first that's our first scene, and you're like, what a fucking like loser. And then he does grow
I
on
didn't pick
you.
up on that. See, I was like, that's a good idea. I could pretend to be fucking psychic to get chicks. What a fucking brilliant idea.
Terrible. But then when he does see real life, you know, like possession, then he figures it out.
Yeah, he starts dialing it back a bit.
And honestly, the possession is really scary too. It's played for laughs a little bit, but it is pretty scary.
Sleeps above her covers, 4 feet above her covers, yeah.
Well, and like her getting like on the I remember it kind of, and it's scary because she was on the sofa and like she gets pinned down on the sofa and dragged into like that scared me for a while.
Oh yeah, honestly, same. And other well, obviously other than another Ghostbuster, other horror franchises have used that, like the whole jump scare from the sofa, someone grabbing through the sofa.
Yeah, absolutely.
They use. I'm not saying they invented it, but goddamn it, they made it popular.
Yep.
So we see Ghostbusters. We like the original Ghostbuster. We're not talking about the 75 movie. We're talking about this one
Yep.
with Bill Murray and Errol Ramis and Ernie Hudson
Potts.
and Annie Potts and Rick Moranis and we're forgetting one already.
Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
No, we're
Dan
forgetting
Aykroyd.
fucking Dan Aykroyd, man.
Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah. So we like that one. I'm giving it 5 out of 5 Cthulhu's.
I'm giving it a 5 out of 5.
Yeah, I think that's a slam dunk for me.
It's a slam dunk. It's great. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's funny, and it's scary. It's everything you could want.
Yeah, it's you can enjoy it as a kid and a fucking adult, and it has rewatchability.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't think we're watching it.
If you played it and asked me, do you want to replay this again? I would say yes. Let's watch it again.
Yeah, let's play this again. Unlike Roller Gator, that motherfucker killed somebody.
Showing it to your dates.
Roller Gators killed more relationships than fucking COVID.
Oh, boo, kazoo.
Where's my order? Sorry about that. Yeah, okay, my bad. Too soon yet? Too soon?
Yeah,
Too soon. Cancel me if I don't make money off this shit. Good luck.
Oh, we can always cancel. All right, so
what do you want to do?
So next would be the cartoon.
So it would be the non-real Ghostbuster cartoon with the monkey.
It would be the real Ghostbusters.
No, the real Ghostbusters came out 5 days after.
The real Ghostbusters.
5 days after.
No, it ran from 1986 to 1991.
They both ran from 86.
I have no idea what you were talking about. Okay, Slimer.
1986. The one without Slimer. The one without Slimer. The one that's a sequel to the 75 monkey one, yes.
Yeah, fuck that one.
That one appeared 5 days before the real Ghostbusters.
That's such a dick move.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's such a fucking dick move.
That's such a dick move.
It lasted all of like a fucking month or two.
Yeah.
Before they got stomped into oblivion.
Get the fuck out with your monkey. We don't give a shit about your monkey.
That's what I'm saying. Like, which one do you want?
Okay. So we talked about that one. It's a fuck fest. We don't care.
Okay. Hey, I'm fine with that. Absolutely. Like, fuck them.
The real Ghostbusters, which was...
Yes.
Yeah, so it has an amazing cast too. It has Lorenzo Music, who did Garfield's
amazing
voice.
What?
Voices.
Uh-oh.
Cast.
Are you gone?
Yeah. Oh. Hello?
We must contact the other side of the box.
I
the
can
box
hear me.
is now gone. Oh no. They have disconnected.
But that's okay. You have me right here. And as we are talking about the real Ghostbusters, I'll talk about the other fucking Ghostbusters. We say that Ghostbusted, if you know what I mean. And I think it doesn't. Or do. And then I'm going to say it's not as bad as Box says. If you want to see the monkey one, it's really not as bad as Box says. It's not as great as most of you remember it probably, but it was okay. It was okay. We'll just say that. It was just okay. And with the Ghostbuster one, as we're saying before, it was like a monkey and it had like some kind of Kong Jr. and Spencer Jr. or something like that. Here's a summary from their page. Their headquarters, termed Ghost Command, is located in a haunted mansion nestled between a number of tall skyscrapers, which is basically World Trade Centers, and supporting a number of secondary characters by, a talking skull phone, Skelevision, talking Skelevision, Pink talking bat. I mean, it was just a bunch of stuff. When Box was saying, yeah, the other ones are kind of like definitely the real Ghostbusters, because, the other ones are just ghosts and stuff like that. It does go into double meaning, but more or less it fits. Now, if you had a satellite dish like I did, and you can watch these concurrently, probably after they all came out, it got really confusing because you would tape the Ghostbusters, you would tape it, and it would be like the other fucking Ghostbusters. Like, what the fuck's this? And then we didn't have the internet, believe it or not, kids.
Believe it or not, the internet did not always exist.
And so we didn't know that these were two different fucking shows. Okay? It's kind of like going from Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball Z when you're first watching. If no one tells you what you were watching, like, why is these fucking people growing up so much? Why are they going back to not being grown up? So it's confusing. Like, is this the guy from Ghostbusters?
Is he the Ghostbuster? Is he Bill Murray? Which one's him? Is that Bill Murray? Oh, that one's Bill Murray. I don't know. Oh, it's Bill Murray yet. Is that the one? I don't know.
So you're wondering what happens, and then the next episode you're like, oh shit, there's Bill Murray again. There's the characters we recognize, like Spangler and Bankman. And then the next fucking episode you watch, they're gone again. And you're like, what the actual fuck? Or whatever a kid would say, probably. What the fuck? No, probably a kid wouldn't say that, right? It was just like, what's going on? I'm so confused. Oh, my times tables. I'm doing times tables and Ghostbusters can't be right. I don't know, man. So you're going on about this, and you eventually find that they are two completely different shows. I almost said episodes. They're two completely different shows. And all I know is one is significantly better than the other. And that one, of course, is the real Ghostbusters. Sorry, Ghostbusters cartoon. That wasn't really Ghostbusters cartoon. Sorry, but boom, nope. Yeah. Even they kind of said, like, they even tried to sell toys, and the toys bombed. And the producer's like, it might have been error to produce a Ghostbusters show in direct competition with the actual fucking Ghostbusters. So you can imagine you wanting a Ghostbusters toy as a kid, and your mom, God fucking bless her, buys you the other Ghostbusters fucking toys. Mind blowing. Now, all to say, for the real Ghostbusters, listen to this fucking cast, man. You've got Venkman, Dave Coulier, right? You've got the dude from fucking Full House as Venkman. You've got Maurice LaMarche as Spangler. You like runs of music as another Venkman? Damn, there's two Venkmans. Who knows? It was Winston Zedmore as Buster Jones, Frank Welker as Ray Stantz, and then Laura Summers as Jeannie. Now, I will say one thing. If you're wondering why Maurice LaMarche's name sounds very fucking familiar, all I'll have to say is, yes, and sometimes they do try every night to take over the fucking world. Yes, that's right. He's actually the brain with Rob Paulson being Pinky. By the way, fucking beautiful people. If you haven't met them, fucking go out of your way to meet these fucking people. Rob Paulson and Maurice LaMarche, they do Comic-Con circuit still. You fucking knock down people's doors for this, and you get tickets to them, and you fucking see them shit, because these are living legends of blue collar. They're blue collar fucking voice actors. They're beautiful. And speaking of beautiful, I think we got Boxyman back. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. I see a green light. That's all I know. But that's the real Ghostbusters. It is a continuation of the Ghostbusters movie. And Box is gone. Hey. Except like Slimer's a good guy. Like Slimer's part of the characters or some shit. I don't know. So we'll see. We shall see. And, boo. We might have to do this later on. But we'll try to plow through this. If we have to do half an episode, we'll do half an episode, and then we shall see. We shall see. Now, to be fair for Box, oh my God. Wait, hold on. There is actually someone calling in. Hold on. Is it just, hold on. Oh God. Just my luck. Huey Lewis from Huey Lewis in the fucking news. Just fucking called in and boxing here. So wish me luck, guys. Hello, Huey Lewis. You are in the air with Jim Phoenix. Apparently, Box Human is taking a day off right now. How are you, sir?
Well, I'm pretty fine. Thanks for having me, man. I'm so sorry I couldn't call in sooner. That Box Human sound is pretty cool.
Well, thank you. Well, we'll just wait, thank you for your time. And of course, any time you give us is more than enough and is very generous. I have to ask, how are you doing? How are you feeling? We know you had some maybe ear and voice issues.
Well, as you see, my voice is a little bit out still, but it's getting better. I'm not going to be singing in any musicals lately, but I can almost get my regular speaking voice back. So I appreciate it. Thanks for the question.
Well, anytime. I mean, I remember my friend Travis Larson, rest his soul. I still owe him $100, by the way. I mean, I guess he's dead, so I don't owe him anything. Whatever. I'll give it to charity. Sure. But he used to love you, and he got me on to you. And I have a couple questions about your solo career and about you with the news. But my biggest question, because we're talking about Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters? That fucking thing? Yeah, I can even tell you what this is. All right, so I did this song with my band. Like, I have a new drug. And all of a sudden, my agent calls up and saying, guess who's a brand new hit? I'm like, what? Like, you, sort of, listen to the radio. And it was Ray Parker Jr. ripping me off. It's the same fucking song. Oops, can we say fuck? I just did. Yeah, so I wasn't really happy until I saw the lawsuit, and I got really happy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so you guys sued and you won, I'm guessing, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, we took them to the cleaners because they took our song, and that's what we had to do is cleaners and stuff like that. But, but now the real question is, what do I see when I see the movies?
Don't you mean here?
What? I can't hear anything. So I have to see it. Okay? You making fun of me or what?
No, hey man, well, not making fun of you, so sorry, sir, you're right. So what do you see when you see the movie? Which movie?
Ghostbusters. What movie are we talking about again?
You're right, Ghostbusters. So if you're watching the movie Ghostbusters and you see your soundtrack coming on, or whatever, sure. So what do you think of?
The Ring.
You think of the Ring.
Yeah. I think of The Ring because whenever I see Ghostbusters, that movie was supposed to pay me out in 7 days. And just like The Ring, it's like 7 days. Is that business days? Is it a holiday? If I go to Australia, do I gain a day? If I come back, do I lose a day? If I go to space in the speed of light and I go faster than that, and my brother is on Earth, am I older? Are they older? I mean, shit. How much can I get paid?
Did you just do a Ring joke? Yeah, I know. A, I know someone who wants to punch you in the face right now. B, yeah, I did. I absolutely did this time just to do a Ring joke. And C, CC Ryder, I think Box is back. So, Huey Lewis, I do not think it's you.
It's me again, motherfucker. Sucker.
Oh, fucking Bigfoot. God damn it. Box, you fucking missed Bigfoot calling in as Huey Lewis. As fucking Huey Lewis. Motherfucker. So that's it for me. And I just want to say, the person who wants to punch anyone in the face for singing a Ring joke, remember Bigfoot said the Ring joke, not me. You can punch Bigfoot in the face whenever you see them. It'll be actually a Box Human thing as well. And with that being said, in the face as well. With that said, on behalf of myself, Jim Phoenix, and my special host, my host is special. The person's here, Fox Human, aka JM Brenix. We both bid you good day. May the 4th be with you, motherfuckers. Next week, during Ghostbusters Week, we're going to talk about Star Wars. Fuck it. I wouldn't mind doing a Star Wars. Disappointed I would be. But always.
I hear a cat.
Yeah, motherfucker.